Hi student, thanks for waiting. So, yep, I hope you guys are doing well. Hi Sir Matthews, I'm going to sit for trial tomorrow. Trial, yeah, okay, so you still have some time, at least few hours to study before the tomorrow exam. And by the way, my Matthew is only 1T. Yeah, I see a lot of you. My Matthew is just 1T. Ta-da. Okay, yep, so I'm not sure if this is a real paper or not. I just download online, and I already share this paper to my Discord uh to my Discord channel. So you just go to my Discord and look for the YouTube live, and then you should be able to see download file. Okay, if anyone cannot find, you can find any of the moderator there. I think they are love to help. Okay, so I hope my voice is okay here. Is it too soft for some student? Yeah, because last time I actually have a compressor to make my voice louder, but then the compressor actually caused a loss of the white noise in my live, so I literally take out it. Okay, so let's begin here. How to know the paper is set 1 or set 2? I don't know, because each year the Selangor basically there are 2 different sets. They will say set 1 and set 2 when you download it online. Yeah, maybe some students know, you can share to let other students know. Alright, let's begin with the very interesting the indices question. I hope it's not too hard. Yeah, because this question when I see just now, I just skip. I thought it's very easy. Okay, I think we need to do some sort of comparing, because why I think this question is a little bit challenging is because why? If you see the question carefully, you realize how many unknown do you have here. You have P, you have Q, and then you have Y. You have 3 unknown in one equation, and you want to solve it. Of course, you can't do simultaneous because you only have one equation. So therefore, you have to use the comparing methods. So when I say comparing method, right, what I will see here is on my right hand side, I only have Y and constant. This one I just assume is a constant, because I assume P and Q is a constant, and this is my Y. So over here, my Y is power -2, right? Because the Y power of 2 at the denominator basically is mean Y power -2, right? Then now I want to group everything on my left hand side. So I have P squared over 3. This is all the constant. Multiply 3 power of P over Y power of 3P. Multiply, this is Y power of P plus 2 over 2 power of P plus 2. Okay, so equals to Q multiply Y power of -2. Okay, because I say Q divided by Y square, same with Q multiply 1 over Y square, then it's Q multiply Y power -2. This is indices. Don't tell me you have no idea what is going on here. Okay, now this is all constant will lead to the constant. Okay, and then here is Y power will lead to the Y power. Okay, I hope at least you get some idea. So right now, okay, still a bit challenging. Okay, we solve the Y first. I think maybe we solve the Y first. It sounds okay. This Y power of P plus 2 divided by Y power of 3P equals to Y power of -2. Okay, all the blue color one, I hope none of you are colorblind. Okay, so divide basically means what? Divide basically means minus at the power, isn't it? Y power of -2. Then we can compare the power, ignore the base. Then this is 2 minus 2P equals to -2. Then 2P equals to 4. Then P equals to 2. Okay, now I got the P already. Then it's not too bad to solve my Q. So my Q is basically all the yellow color ones. P square. P is 2, right? So it's 2 square over 3 multiply 3 power of 2 divided by 2 power of 2 plus 2, 4. Okay, then this one I can cut left a square here. I can cut left a 3 here. So it's 3 over 4 is my Q. Done. Okay, so yeah, is without knowing the comparing method, I think you will not happy about this question, this 4-mark question, because have so many unknown, and you only have one equation. So therefore, I will use a so-called comparing methods. Okay. Not too hard, right? Yeah. We have a look. Question B. Log question. This kind of log question is quite common in past year. In fact, I believe I believe you should see something similar like this if you did any like model paper or past year paper. Okay. So what I want to do is you need to decide what base you want for this log here. Okay, so what we want to do here is I think we change everything to the base 3 lah. Base 3 is good, right? I see something like 9 and 3. So I change everything in the base 3. This one is log base 3. This one no need to change. Nice. This one need to change to the log base 3. And this one also need to change to a log base 3. Okay, I make everything in log base 3. Sounds easier to me. This is log base 3, 9 over log base 3 square root y. Multiply. This is log base 3. This is log base 3y over log base 3x. Okay, this one is just log base 3x. Okay, now everything in base 3 already. Okay, if you have no idea what is going on here, I basically change base. Some students have no idea what is change base formula. You go to the formula list, you should be able to see some. Yeah, I'm using the second formula here. This is how I change into a base 3. If you have no idea what it is, go find it out. Okay, so right now log 3x and log 3x I can cancel. Square root is power half, right? 1 over 2 I can bring to the front. Then log 3y and log 3y I can cut. Then log 3 9 is 2 divided by 1 over 2. So answer is 4. Okay, quite simple if you have the idea on how to do. Yeah, 3 mark, very easy. Yeah. So this is set 2, sir. Really? Oh, when I download online, it's actually literally tell me it's set 1. Yeah, if all of you can confirm this one is set 2, then maybe I will change the title later. Yeah, because I download online, they say it's set 1. Whoa. Let me just double confirm. Yeah, they say it's set 1. I'm not sure, but I don't care what is the set lah, because literally I will discuss all the set 1 and set 2. How hard is this paper? I think it's average only. I don't find it like super hard. Okay, this is simple simultaneous. Maybe this question 2 just to trap some students do not know how to solve modulus. If you have idea how to solve modulus, this one is a bonus mark question. But I believe a lot of work here lah. So it's xy equals to 4, so xy will equals to plus minus 4. So what we want to do now is, we have two equations, right? So basically we have x plus y equals to 4 or x plus y equals to negative 4. Okay, then we have another equation, 2y equals to 7 minus x. I've just moved around. So x plus 2y equals to 7. I prefer to do elimination, okay, because I'm a lazy person. So this is the first equation, this is second equation, first equation minus second equation. So if I minus them, I will get negative, this is y, y27 is y. Okay, so this is negative y equals to negative 3, y equals to 3. Easy. So this is question 3. Then again, x plus 2y equals to 7. This one is question 2. So third minus the second one. So I minus them, I get negative y equals to negative 11. Y equals to 11. And I want to find an x as well, right? So yeah. So I sub in the first equation. So x plus 3 equals to 4. Then x equals to 1. Then this one, x plus 11 equals to negative 14. X equals to negative 15. Done. Both are from set 1, kertas 1 dan kertas 2. This is K1 set 1. Yeah. Compared to SPM 2021, I still think this one is slightly easier than the SPM 2021. Yeah. I don't know, 2021 got few questions actually quite surprised me when I see it. But this one is fine. As at least you can see a lot of number, right? Because for 2021, they leave your answer in M, in P, in Q, in R, something like that. They won't give you so many chance to write down the number. Set 2 is just plus minus the same question, the shapes with a different number. Oh, I see. Yeah, so yeah, because I plan to discuss both sets. If both sets are very similar, then I will just jump to other stage. Because your exam is just about 2 more months plus, isn't it? So I try to see, I try to discuss as many paper as possible because I need to discuss paper 1 and paper 2. Normally will take about 3 weeks. So we literally can discuss a few stages only. So if any state paper you want me to discuss first and you think it's harder, yeah, do send me the paper and yeah, do let me know. Alright, so this one is this one is a little bit K-bar lah. At least for me, it's not the common questions here. A compound interest is very common. Mean you save 15,000, right, and then 4%, 4.5% per annum. You should know per annum mean every year. Mean every 1 year lah, yeah, every year. The challenging part is this one. Because the saving receive the compound interest every 6 months. That means 1 year you will compound two times. So I want to know what is my compound interest for every 6 months. Because 1 year is 4.5%, right? So it's not hard to guess, right? If this one is per year. Then if I want to do per 6 months, you want to do per 6 months, I will just divide 2 in it. Because 1 year is basically, it's quite hard to see, right? Black. This is 4.5% per 1 year is 12 months, right? So if I want to know per 6 months, definitely we will divide 2, right? So 4.5 divide 2 is about 2.25 lah. 2.25% for every 6 months. Okay, then the amount of savings Suhaila until now, she has never made any additional saving or withdrawal, meaning he doesn't save any extra money into it. So he saved for 5 years. So I want to know how much does she have. So what I want to do right now is I will let 15,000 as my A, which is the first term. Then for next 6 months, I will have 2.25%, right? So it's 2.25 plus 100% is 100. So and 2.25%, right? So percent. So therefore, if I divide 100, I will literally get 1.0225, right? This one is my R value. This is my A value. So therefore, if I do like 15,000 times 1.0225, so I know in the next year, next 6 months, I will have this interest in my. I will have the interest about 337 ringgit point 50 cent. Then I will next 6 months, I will just multiply the R again 1.0225, right? So I can just multiply 1.0225. Of course, in the exam, you don't need to show this. I just want you to understand what's going on here. Okay, so I just randomly write few terms here, 59. Okay, this is what you get. So right now, 5 years, you have how many next 6 months? This is the question here. So then you will have, this one will be T2, T3, T4, and so on, right? So therefore, I can see when I go from A go to T3, right, basically past 1 year. So if I go to T5, past 2 years. Go to T7, past 3 years. So if 5 years is not hard to guess, it's T11, isn't it? So basically what I'm doing here is 5 years, right? 5 years, we have how many 6 months? We had 10 6 months, isn't it? We had 10 6 months. Then I want to plus the A. So this is the reason, this is how I get a T11 quickly. No need to like count one by one. So formula is ARN minus 1, right? Is ARN minus 1. My A is 15,000. My R is 1.0225. N minus 1, 11 minus 1 is 10. Then I should be able to get my answer here. So I should have this amount after 5 years. Where can get the paper? Yeah, just go to my Discord link and look for the download file at the YouTube live channel. You go to, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Discord or not, go to Discord and then look for the YouTube live, and then over there I share a tab, it's called download file. You can download over there, or you just go to Google Selangor State Papers 2022. Should be able to get it easily. Okay, done for A. For B, amounts of compound earned by her. So I want to know how much she earned, right? So I just use the money she have in the bank minus how much money she put in the bank. So she literally put 15,000 into the bank, isn't it? So she should have about 3,738.05. Yeah, this is the amount she earned. So just minus how much money she put in, then you can know this. This one is basically the compound interest. I'm crying. I hope I didn't fail this paper. Why is it very hard? Some question is hard, but not all. Okay, this one a little bit hard. Not like very hard, but it's not because all the sine A plus B and sine A minus B formula is given in the first page, isn't it? So you should be able to see sine A plus B and sine A minus B formula here. So you just literally put in the formula and solve it. And then later maybe you need to use the cos 2A formula as well. Yeah, if in English version, you just need to have a look at cos 2A formula later. If you get like that, I think 0.06 or 0.05 should be fine. Because in Malaysia, we right now we round off, right? We doesn't really give 6 cents, right? Yeah, we will get 5 cents, so I think it's fine. 0.5 or 0.6. They asked us cos 3A. Okay, so come have a look here. So sine A plus B. So sine A plus B, the formula is what? Plus minus lah, okay? So will be I just write down the formula first lah. So it's sine A cos B plus minus cos A sine B. Okay, so I'm going to apply into this question, okay? So sine X cos 45 plus cos A sine 45 multiply, okay, I apply the second one. So sine X cos 45 minus cos X sine 45. Okay, then you should be able to see something like A plus B multiply A minus B, right? Then if you do A plus B multiply A minus B, you learn this one at form 3, right? You will get A squared minus B squared, right? Then, yep, then I will just do it. So I will get A squared, so which is sine square X. And then this is cos 45 square. This one is basically 1 over 2 lah. Plus cos square X sine square 45. Not plus, what am I doing? It's minus, The formula is minus. So, sine 45, change the calculator to degree. Yeah, you should be able to get. So, cos 45 square and sine 45 square both are same answer, 1 over 2, okay? So, if I take out 1 over 2, 45, I mean 45. What am I doing? Sine square 45. Okay, so both are 1 over 2, so I will just take out the 1 over 2. I will take out negative 1 over 2. So I will get negative sine square X plus cos square X. Because cos square minus sine square is basically cos 2x, right? So shown. Okay, so this one you basically need to understand a little bit on trigo, then sub in the formula, then yeah, this is what we want, right? So not too hard since all the formula is given. You just need to multiply one by one, then you should be able to get the answer. This one, actually, I literally make this video like yesterday. I think it's yesterday or two days ago. I can't remember. Yeah. You want to watch the separate video, you can go. But here I will just explain again. Okay, for B. Okay, B is a little bit but it's not like very hard. It's not super hard, but a little bit hard, because first he gives us cos 2x and then they ask us to find tangent x. So you know you need to draw a triangle, but now you have a small problem. This cos 2x, right? Which quadrant is this cos 2x? Anyone can tell me cos 2x fall in which quadrant? Yeah, basically this is just a trap question, because even me, I also do not know where's the cos 2x. So what we want to do right now is we will just solve this one, make it into the x, because I know x fall in the second quadrant. Because some student will say, oh sir, I will just do a 2x. Then 2x here will be 360 to 180. So maybe 2x is between 180 to 360. We do not know which is exactly the quadrant. And then you might think, sir, must be the third quadrant, right? Because cos get the negative, fourth quadrant, it will get da 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 da. Yeah, so normally, yeah, I think it's possible he fall in the third quadrant, but I actually not interested at where is the cos 2x. Because why? I will change it now. So cos 2x basically is equals to 1 minus 2 sine square x, right? Because I will just solve this one, so I will get 18 over 13 equals to 2 sine square x. Then sine square x will equals to 9 over 13. Then sine x will equals to square root positive negative 9 over 13. Do you see? What I'm doing here is I change the 2x into the x here. So if I change the 2x into the x, then I can easily know where's my x. My x fall in the second quadrant. Second quadrant sign must be positive, right? Then I don't need to do plus minus because I know it must be plus. Okay, this one I can further simplify that 3 over square root 30. Okay, so right now, if I have this information, I can draw the triangle in the second quadrant. So this is my x, right? So sine is basically opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite is 3, hypotenuse is square root 13. So if I want to get the adjacent must be negative, because it's before the y-axis. So it must be negative. So this one is 13 minus 9 is square root 4. Square root 4 is 2. Minus 2. Okay, so right now, if I want to get the tangent x, it becomes very easy, right? Tangent is OA, right? So it's basically negative 3 over 2. Or 3 over negative 2. Then I will get the answer for it. Okay, so the trick here is basically you better change the cos 2x into something x. Then you can use this quadrant. Okay, so example, so why I say just now the 2x thingy, because we are not finding the angle x, you know. Yeah, because I see some students say, hey sir, 2x just times 2. Because what if today our x value is never mind, I don't want to go further. So just use this information. Okay, just use this information, you will get the correct nice answer. Yeah, not too hard, right? Yep. So number 5, the equation of locus moving at a point. Sir, how do you solve this question? Sir, didn't you solve this question before? Yeah, if you watch my video last 2 days, I solved it. Yeah, one of the students sent a question to me, and because he's so worried he got it right or wrong, so yeah, so I literally solved for him. Okay, I have an equation of locus, and then intersect x-axis. I know in any situation, I don't care where is the equation. If it intersect at the x-axis, then y must be 0. Okay, so y is 0, then I will get this one. Because I just make all y 0, then I will just factorize it really fast. This is x minus 3, x minus 6, right? Then x equals to 3, x equals to 6. Yeah, they ask us to... Oh, they asked us to show that sorry, they want us to show, then we're not doing this. Sorry, I thought they want to find 2 different points. Yeah, then we want to show b squared minus 4ac bigger than 0. So b square minus 4ac, my b is negative 9 square minus 4a is 1, c is 80. So this is 81 minus 72. So we literally we get a 9, right, which is bigger than 0. Then shown. Okay, because they literally ask us to show we will intersect at 2 different points. Right? When b square minus 4ac bigger than 0, we confident to know that it's intersect at 2 points. Alright, then we want to show this line is tangent to the locus. Tangent means what? Tangent basically means now you have equation of locus. I have one line with tangent to this locus. We know basically they intersect 1 point only, right? We want to show b square minus 4ac will get 0. Will equals 0. Then we know they are tangent to the locus. So, but before you sub into b square minus 4ac, you need to sub the straight line equation into the locus equation first. Basically, y1 need to sub into the y2 lah, to get a general equation of the quadratic. ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. Okay, so if you get the idea, then I will straight away do. Basically, I sub y into the y lah, okay? Then I will do b squared minus 4ac. But a lot of work lah, I kind of not like this kind of algebra so much, but I will do it for you. So 9x plus y. If I make any Karen mistake, do let me know. Sometimes when I'm trying to do fast, I tend to make a lot of mistakes. So x squared plus 9x squared plus 48x plus 64 minus 9x minus 3x plus 26 equals to 0. So this one and this one I cut, I will get 10x squared. 12x is minus, sorry, because this is minus, yeah, so minus 60x plus 90 equals to 0. Then I will divide 10. I will divide 10, so I will get x squared minus 6x plus 9 equals to 0. Then I will do b squared minus 4ac, because it's tangent, right, so it must get 0. b is a negative 6 squared minus 4ac. So 36 minus 36, 0. Shown. Then it is tangent to the curve. Yes, it's minus 40x, and I got it. And I confidently y equals to 0 on the day of the exam. Oh my god. Remember, intersect x-axis y 0. Intersect on the y-axis, x must be equal to 0. It's opposite one. Intersect x-axis y 0, intersect y-axis x 0. Remember this. Okay, so yep, let's move on to the next one. Function. This function is not care about. Basically is a simple. We cannot let the denominator become 0. So therefore, 3 minus x cannot equal to 0, because it equals to 0. 2 divided by 0, you get math error, isn't it? So it cannot equal 0. Then therefore, x cannot equal to 3. So since x cannot equal to k, right? K is 3. 1 mark. So we want to find fx. So inverse function. We will go to inverse the inverse function. So I will let this one equals to y or x. It doesn't matter lah. So I can make this one as the x here, and the x into the y lah. Okay, so I make y the subject. That's all. So 3 minus y equals to 2 over x. So y equals to 3 minus 2 over x. So y equals to 3x minus 2 over x. So hx equals to 3x minus 2 over x. Yeah, you can use all your own methods to eventually get the hx equation. Yeah, just inverse function, nothing much here. Very simple. 1 and 2 easily. This one, given that, okay, this one is doing the comparing. So we have fx, we have g inverse. We will sub g inverse into fx to get fg inverse. Okay, you got the idea. So I'm going to plug in. So fg inverse equals to ax plus b. Okay, so ax plus b is ax plus 5 over 2. And what is my g inverse? My g inverse basically is 4 plus 2, 3x, right? Then I will do the comparing. But before I do the comparing, I want to compare the x and the constant. So I will just literally multiply this one. Ax over 2 plus 5a over 2 plus b. Then this is 3x plus 4. Why I do like this? If you see carefully, this is a coefficient of x. This is a coefficient of x, mean the number in front of x. And then this one is a constant. This one all are constant. So they will be the same, because they do not x for it. So therefore 3 equals to a over 2, a equals to 6. Then 5, 6 over 2 plus b equals to 4. Simplify 3, b equals to negative 11. Quite easy, 3 mark. Yeah, same thing doing comparing. So you can see how I always do the comparing. I will find a similar term for both sides. One side is like with x, and then I will just separate them like have the x and number only. And constant now. When I say constant, mean those terms without x. I don't care you have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. As long as you without x, I will just put them as a constant. Okay, sometimes I will just group them like have this one have the cert and another number have no cert. Then whatever don't have the square root for it, I will just put them at the without cert one. So I will just separate them, then do the comparing. And comparing method is very useful in a higher level, because you not all the time you can get so many equations, so you will always need to like use a comparing for it. Okay, linear law, nothing very special. The variable x and y are related by this equation. Since that m is a constant, diagram 1 shows the straight line graph RS obtained by plotting the xy against x. Alright, express this one into the linear form. Okay, easy. Then given the gradient of PQ is 1 over 3, find. Okay, both are very easy. This is easy format question. Why? Why do I say it's very easy? Because we already know this is xy against x squared. So without seeing this question, from the graph I know y. I will do y equals to mx+c, right? My y is xy. My gradient is unknown. Actually, I know my gradient lah, because I know PQ is, never mind. Assume I don't know first. Okay, then my C is phi n. Okay, so now this one I get from the graph. I get like just seeing the graph. I didn't do anything special. This one I copy from the question. Obviously, I want to get xy, so I will multiply x for everything. And I don't want the 2 here. So I will multiply x, divide 2 for the every single one. Okay, you should be able to get some idea, right? So I get xy. This is m minus 1 over 2 x squared plus 5. Okay, so from here, yeah, this is the linear form they want. Okay, done. This is the answer for part 1, 1 mark only. Then they ask us to find the m and n, is not mistaken. So from here, I know this one is basically my y-intercept. So phi n equals to 5, n equals to 1, bonus mark. And then I have the gradient somehow. They tell me PQ, this one, gradient is 1 over 3. Then since they are perpendicular, I will know m2 will equals to negative 1 over m1, right? So m2 equals to negative 1 over 1 over 3. Then m2 is just negative 3, isn't it? Then I know my m2 is negative 3. So therefore, my gradient here should equals to negative 3. Negative 5. Done. Okay, so if you see carefully, this kind of question is considered not very hard. Unless you have zero idea about linear law. It's like, sir, I never see linear law in my life. So there's no way I understand this one. Please go to learn linear law. Linear law is one of the easier topic in MF. Normally, they cannot come out K-bar for linear law one. Super hard to think about K-bar for linear law. I believe 1 year they come out something like, okay, they ask you to draw the graph, and then they say if 1 point is out of the, that means 1 point is actually plotted wrongly. They ask you to find out that point and put it in the correct value. Okay, that one is a bit special, but it's not really hard also. So yeah, please do linear law. It's very easy to score. Where am I? Okay, not bad. Question 8 now. Okay, vector. Anything want to ask? Am I teaching too fast? I just keep on talking. Yeah, if you cannot get it, you do let me know lah. Okay, because sometimes if I find it's not too hard, I will just do a little bit fast. But it might be hard for some students. Yeah, it's okay to feel hard, but trying to learn it. Okay. Okay. Vector. We know basically AB is 3x, AC is 6y, BK is n, this is KC is 2. Okay. Find BC in X and Y. So BC is basically BA plus AC, right? So it's basically negative 3x plus 6y. Okay, 1 mark is a bonus mark. Just scare some student get 0. So it gives some simple question. Okay, AK is a bit hard. Not very hard, but they actually want you in N, X, and Y. Okay, so right now what I want to do is, in order to get the AK here, I want to get BK first. So I'm going to use the ratio, but I will change a little bit. So if BK ratio BC, what do we get? BK is ratio N, right? And BC is from here all the way to here, isn't it? So it's basically N plus 2, right? So therefore, BK over BC must be N over N plus 2. So therefore, BK itself should be N over N plus 2 BC. So right now, from here, I should be able to get my BK vector. So basically, it's N over N plus 2. BC is basically negative 3x plus 6y. Okay, after I got the BK, the whole question becomes very easy. Because I want to find the AK, I will just assume it's AB plus BK, isn't it? And AB is literally 3x, right? Okay, this one is a bit crazy. I'm going to multiply 1 by 1 to make it less crazy. So it's negative 3nx over n plus 2 plus 6ny over n plus 2. Okay, I'm going to solve the x and x, make them same denominator somehow. This is over 1, right? So I have no choice, but I will multiply n plus 2 here. I multiply n plus 2 here. So I make them n plus 2 lah. So top will be 3nx plus 6x minus 3nx plus 6n over n plus 2. I prefer write the y outside lah. This one and this one I cut, so I write the x outside lah. 6 over n plus 2 x plus 6n over n plus 2 y. Done. Okay, so yeah, some algebra lah, you need to do carefully, and then here they literally want you to understand some ratio thingy. It's not hard to guess, right? Because if n is basically ratio 5, then you should know the total is 7, right? So therefore, when n is ratio n, then total must be n plus 2, isn't it? Okay, it's quite makes sense if you understand ratio. Question 9. Okay. This length same with OS, same with PQ, same with SR. So everything is 7.5. 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5. So I know radius is 15 lah. Okay, the length of the QR is 9. So here we have a 9 here. Okay, we can find the beta, right? Because r theta equals to s, right? S equals to r theta. This formula is given. So my s is 9. My radius is 15. My angle is beta. So beta is 9 over 15 is 0.6, right? Yeah, 0.6. So we have 0.6 radian for beta. 2 mark, very easy. Find the area of shaded region. Pi equal to 3.142. So area of shaded region, I will just use a sector minus triangle. You should be able to see there's a triangle inside here, isn't it? So as long as I use a sector minus this triangle, then I should be fine. Okay, let's do it. Area of sector is half r squared theta minus half AB sine C. Half A is 15, B is 7.5, and sine 0.6. Yeah, change the calculator back into radian because right now I will type sine with radian. So it will be 15 squared over 2 multiply 0.6 minus 1 over 2 times 15 times 7.5 times sine 0.6. So 35.74 centimeters square. Okay, if you prefer, it says, sir, I prefer to use the pi equal to 3.142 here. I don't want to change my calculator and radian. My teacher is not allowed. Okay, if just in that case, what you want to do right now is you want to change the 0.6 back into the degree. It's kind of silly, but yeah, I believe some teacher just literally 1 in degree. Then you want to change to the degree, you will just multiply 180 divided by pi. Then you can change this one back into the degree, if not mistaken. Divide 3.142. This is why they give you 3.142, right? So you get 373 degree. Then only you type the triangle half, 15, 7.5, then sine 34.373 degree. Okay, change your calculator back into degree, type this triangle, and then use the sector to minus it. Okay, but like I say, I'm a math teacher also. I don't think this is necessary. I always don't like to do extra step unless the extra step is very important. But in this case, since everything can do in a calculator, no point of doing that. But just in case some students need it. Okay, number 10. Find range is a bonus mark also. So 2x squared plus 5x must be equals to 0. I mean must be less or equals to 0. Then only you can do the factor, right? This one you can use a calculator, okay? Go to the calculator, look for inequality, enter polynomial power 2, look for your pattern. Your pattern is number 4, right? So I press 4 here. This is 2, this is 5, this is -3. Okay, so later this is your final answer lah, but for you to checking lah, don't copy the answer, okay? So yeah, this is the final answer. So I know this one I should get 2x and x, and then this one I should get 3 and 1 plus and minus. Yeah. So I will just draw this one, find out the critical value. Critical value is -3 and 1 over 2 in it. Less than equal to 0 is in between. Then x is in between, -3 and 1 over 2. Same with the calculator answer. 2 mark, right? Yeah, not too bad. The quadratic equation have 2 equal roots. 2 equal root b squared minus 4ac equals 0, right? What they want me to find? Oh, q in terms of p. Okay. So I have an equation px squared. Why so many quadratic one this paper? Just now we do a lot of b squared minus 4ac also, right? Okay, b squared. My b is 3q, right? My a is this is a, this is b, this is c, just in case some students don't know. B squared minus 4ac equals 0, right? 2 equal root, right? They say. Yeah. So okay, 9q squared minus 16p equals 0. Q in terms of p. Okay, 9q squared equals to 16p. Q equals to square root 16 over 9p plus minus. Do they say they are positive or negative, blah 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 blah? No. Okay, then this one, 16 and 9 can simplify lah, 4 over 3p lah, plus minus square root. Okay, this one will be my final answer. Q in terms of p. Okay, not too hard. Next one, 11. So this diagram 4 actually show the shaded region paused by the curve. Okay, whenever I see any area below the x-axis, no need to think. This area value, right now I'm talking about area value must be negative. But the area itself always positive, but the area value can be negative. Then we modulus it if you want to get the area. Or area value is sound confusing. Maybe I would say it's integration value lah. Integration value for that area, okay, is negative. So since the question tell me area is 10, so without start to do anything, I already know this one. If I integrate from 1 to 3 for my gx, I will get -10. Okay, because it's below x-axis. Then what I do next is I will expand this one. So this one equals to integrate 1 to 3x minus 2, integrate 1 to 3 gx. Okay, so this one I will integrate x squared over 2, 3, 1 minus 2, -10. So yeah, this is 9 over 2 minus 1 over 2 plus 20. So it's 24. Done. 4 over 2, did I write square root p just now? Yeah, square root p. Thanks, Claire. Yeah, because this p don't have square, right? So this one have the square root p. Yeah, thanks, Claire, for the correction. Alright, so okay. Then done. Basically just a simple question. Then B, we want to integrate this one to get a gx, right? Because g prime in dy dx, right? So I want to get gx. I will just integrate 2x minus 8. Then I should get something like x squared minus 8x plus c. So if I want to get a c, I want to get some coordinate here. Maybe I take this coordinate lah. This coordinate called 1, 0, isn't it? I'll plug in this coordinate into here. 0 equals to 1 minus 8 plus c. C equals to 7. So my gx equation should be x squared minus 8x plus 7. Okay, 3 mark, not too bad. Yeah, you're right, dx you can write. Yeah. This integration question, no surprise, quite simple. 12. Distribution. The probability of the students cycle to the school is p. A sample, so n is 5, p is p, then q is 1 minus p. Okay, 5 students is selected and the random. So if the probability of all students cycle to the school is this one. So probability x equals to 5, you will get 0.16807. So this one is 5c5, p power of 5, q power of 0 is 0.16807. 5c5 is 1, p power of 0, q power of 0 is 1. So I ignore it. So p should equals to the fit roots. Fit root of the 16807. Sorry, there's a 0 point. So 0.7. Then my q is 0.3, right? After I got the p, I got the q. I'm going to find the second one. Probability the student has more than 3 students. So more than 3 students basically is 4 students and 5 students, right? And 5 students I already got is this one. So I just need to find a 4 student, which is 5c4, 0.7 power of 4. 0.3 power 1 plus 0.16807. Yep, easily get a 3 mark here. 5c4 multiply 0.7 power of 4 multiply 0.3 plus 0.16807. So 0.585282. I think 4 decimal is more than enough lah. No need to go further. Yeah, this one also no surprise, very straightforward. Yeah, unless you have no idea what is this lah, because yeah. Okay, this one a little bit confusing. Yeah, a bit. Okay, but not very hard, but need to read carefully. Okay, the diagram 5 actually shows 7 pieces of the letter card here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to know how many vowel and how many consonant first. So for vowel, I have E, I, and A. So I have literally 3 vowel, right? For consonant, is 4 consonant lah. So for consonant, I have S, P, C, and L, right? So I have 4 consonant, 3 vowel in this 7 letter. 5 pieces of card are chosen at a random to form a code. Find a number of ways to arrange all the cards in a row if all the vowel, okay, here they use all the vowel must be next to each other. Basically means what? The 7 cards here have 3 vowel, right? I need to include all the 3 vowel, but I only want to choose 5. That means I still need to insert 2 more consonant. Okay, get it, huh? So then some students might think, sir, how can we choose 3 vowel? Thought here we have 3 vowel. I choose all the 3 vowel. And then I have how many consonant? I have 4 consonant. I choose 2 consonant. You see, I use C, right? You say, sir, for letter code, how come you use C? Because right now I choose only. I haven't arranged. Not yet. Arrange. So then I want to arrange them. they say all the vowel must be side by side, right? After I choose already, I have vowel, 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 I have consonant and consonant. So if I want to arrange 1, 2, 3 item, 3 factorial. And then 3 vowel can arrange among themselves, right? Another 3 factorial. Done. So 3C3 is 1, no need type now, okay? So 4C3 times 3 factorial times 3 factorial times 3 factorial. So the answer is 216. Okay. Then next one. Yeah, this one is where is the K bar go? At least 3 consonant letters are arranged side by side. Okay, at least 3. That means I can have 3 consonant arranged side by side, or 4 consonant arranged side by side. Or I take 4 consonant, got 1 card I don't want to arrange side by side. So this is a bit crazy. Okay, come. We'll separate them into 2 cases. This one is I will choose 3 consonant only. This one I will choose 4 consonant. Okay. I have 4 consonant, right? If I want to choose 3 consonant, I will say 4C3. I choose first, I haven't started to arrange. I don't want to do P straight away because some students might find a bit confused. So I better choose all the cards first, then only I do the arrangement myself. Okay? Okay. 4 consonant, I choose 3. Then that means I need 2 more vowel, isn't it? Because must be 5 cards, right? So must be 2 vowel. So this one must add with 1 vowel to get the 5 cards, right? So I have 3 vowel, multiply, right? I have 3 vowel, I will choose 2 vowel. Okay, here I choose, so ugly my words. Here I choose 3 consonant. Here I choose 2 vowel. Okay, then I will have something like this. Consonant, 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 group them together. They want to arrange side by side. Then vowel, 1 itself, vowel itself. Then I want to arrange 3 items. 1, 2, 3. Arrange 3 of them, right? Times 3 factorial or 3p3. Then all the consonants can still arrange among themselves. Times another 3 factorial. 3 factorial is 6 lah. So 4c3 is 4, is not mistaken. Times 3c2 times 6 times 6. 3 factorial is 6. So I get about 432. Okay. Done if I choose 3 consonant. Now I choose 4 consonant. Okay. If I choose 4 consonant here, I get 4c4. And then I will multiply 1 vowel, 3c1. Okay, all the consonant, I choose all the 4 consonant. And 3 vowel, I choose 1. But now, this is the interesting part. If all consonant, I group them together. Because they say at least 3 consonants side by side, right? With 1 vowel, then this one is very easy. I will arrange, okay, this one, the V and C, I can swap place only, right? So it's 1, I arrange 2 of them. So it's 2 factorial. And all the consonant inside, I can still arrange among themselves, right? So it's 4 factorial. Okay. However, I can also choose 3 consonant. I will choose 4 consonant. I put a vowel at the middle, then consonant at the back. You see, I have 4 consonant, but I only at least arrange 3 consonants side by side, right? So this one is still in the situation. Yeah, this is the tricky part. So I can do like this, but I cannot simply move my last vowel. If this V and C swap place, right, then I go back to C, 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 V already. Then go back to the case above. So V and C cannot swap place at all in this case. So this one we call 4 consonant, choose 4 consonant, 3 vowel, I choose 1. Then here, all the 4 consonant can swap place among themselves, 4 factorial. And then here, we cannot swap place anymore. But we can do C first, right? Then vowel. Then we have consonant, consonant, consonant. So I have 2 options here, isn't it? I multiply another 2. So, yep. Let's type in the calculator. 3 times 2 factorial is 2. Times 4 factorial is 24, right? But I just type 4 factorial lah. This is 144. So this one is it's literally the same thing. It's 144. Then I will plus all the possibility here. 144 times 2 plus 432. So the total will be 720 if you plus all of them together. Yep. So I think this one, I choose 4 consonants, but I not necessarily must arrange all the 4 consonants together, because the question only said at least 3 consonants must be side by side. That means I can still put 1 consonant somewhere else. Make sure they are not side by side. Yep, this is how we solve this kind of question. Yeah, so it's a bit tricky, but I hope at least you get it. This one also a little bit tricky because in terms of R. Okay, but let's solve this one. This 3 mark is very little for this question. So we know the formula NCR. The formula is n factorial, n minus r factorial, r factorial. I believe this formula given to you in the first page. So I will just apply the formula, okay? N factorial, n minus r factorial, and then r factorial. And then this one is n minus 2 factorial over n minus 2 minus r factorial, r factorial. Okay. Now I want to start to eliminate the same thing. R factorial and r factorial I can cancel. The top, n factorial, right, I will expand, become n minus 1, n minus 2 factorial. Over this one bottom I also will expand, n minus r minus 1, n minus r minus 2 factorial. Then this is n minus 2 factorial, I can cancel. This is n minus r minus 2 factorial. I can cancel. Here left 1. Okay, so I will cross over multiply and try to solve it. This is n squared minus n. So this one I'm going to multiply on the other side, okay? I don't want so many denominators. Then I will get n squared minus nr minus n minus nr plus r squared plus r. Okay, so I just multiply the bottom, throw to the other side, multiply with 1. Okay, n squared and n squared I cut, minus n and minus n I cut. I have nr minus nr minus 2nr, move to the other side, positive 2nr, cut, equals to r squared plus r. Then I divide r for whole equation, I get r plus 1, n equals to r plus 1 over 2. Done. Yeah, so a lot of algebra here, you make sure you do carefully, especially you have so many like factorial thingy, so you don't make any mistakes here. Then you should be good. Yeah, some students maybe have no idea how do I get the minus 1 and minus 2. So if I have n minus r factorial, it's same idea like if I have 5 factorial. You see when I expand this one, right, it's 5 multiply 4 multiply 3 multiply 2 multiply 1. So I can say also this is 5 multiply 4. How to get 4? 5 minus 1, right? How to get 3? 5 minus 2, right? How to get 2? 5 minus 3, right? And so on. 5 minus 3, I mean minus 3. Get 1 is 5 minus 4, right? So that means they keep on minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, and minus 1. So if I got n minus r factorial, I can expand as many as I want. I will just say first one is n minus r. You see, 5 factorial, first one I copy the 5, right? Then the next one, I need to minus 1. Then next one, I need to minus 2. Then the next one, I will minus 3 and so on. Depend what I want to get on the other side. Whenever I want to stop, I will add the factorial to stop it, so that I no need to continue expand, because this one can keep on expand until infinite one. And I don't believe you want to expand until infinite, isn't it? Yep, so this is how you do it. Okay, last 2 questions. Yes. Rate of change. Let me drink some tea first. I like literally talk non-stop for 1 hour already. Oops. Alright. So hard lah, so yeah, it's a bit hard. Yeah, so definitely, like I say, for 15 question, you should expect like 3 to 4 question is a K-bar. Yeah, this is like sort of a standard already. But at least the non-K-bar one, you must be able to solve lah. If you cannot solve the non-K-bar, then it might be hard for some student. Okay, so dx dt, we differentiate this one only, right? Dx dt basically 3t squared minus 6, done. Okay, then we want to find dy dx, change rule, right? Dy dx is basically dy dt multiply dt dx, right? So dy dt is 9t5 over 2. Dx dt, this one, so dt dx is 1 over. Don't have minus 6 lah. What's wrong with my brain? Differentiate negative 6 is 0. Okay, so 3 and 9 I simplified. T squared and T5 I simplified. So I should get something like 3t cubed over 2. Yeah, should be correct. Okay, so done. 3 mark easily. 5, oh, they want in terms of x. Sorry, not yet done. Mine is in terms of t. In terms of x, I want to sub the, so x equals to t cubed minus 6, right? So t cubed equals to x plus 6, right? Yeah, so this one should be x plus 6 over 2. Yeah, because they want in terms of x, not in terms of t. So I want to do one more step, which is sub the t cubed into the t cubed here. Yeah, thanks Claire for the correction. Okay, then find the coordinate of the point on the curve such that the gradient of the normal to the curve is 1 over 5. So we know there's a curve here, and then we have a tangent. We have a tangent line. This is a tangent line. Then we have a normal line. This normal is 1 over 5. Then tangent will be negative 5, right? Because they are 90 degrees, right? M1, M2 equal to negative 1. So you will get gradient of tangent is negative 5. And gradient of tangent at the same time is mean dy dx, isn't it? So dy dx will equal to negative 5. Okay, you should understand this one, then you can solve this question easily. So dy dx will equal to negative 5. Yeah, because gradient of normal is 1 over 5, then gradient of tangent multiply gradient of normal is negative 1. Then gradient of tangent is negative 5. You just substitute this one into here lah. Okay, do it yourself. Okay, so I differentiate this one 3, I move to the front. Inside I copy minus 1. Differentiate inside negative 15 equals to negative 5. Okay, so this one is negative 5 and negative 5 I cut, I get 3 here. So this is 9. So 9, 3 minus 15x squared equals to 1. Okay, let's solve it. So 3 minus 15x squared equals to 1 over 9. I'm not going to expand it, okay? So it's positive negative 1 over 3. I square root 1 over 9. Then, yeah. Then we use a calculator, okay? So I'm very lazy. Never mind, do one more step. Then x equals to 15x equals to 3 plus minus 1 over 3. Then x equals to 3 plus minus 1 over 3 over 15. Okay, so I should get 2 different x coordinate here. Okay, so I will get 2x coordinate here. So 3 plus 1 over 3 divided by 15. First x coordinate is 2 over 9. Then second x coordinate is 3 minus 1 over 3 divided by 15. 8 over 45. Okay, then I want to find the y coordinate at the same time. So if I want to get the y coordinate at the same time, I kind of need to sub into here, right? So I play some cheat lah. So I will use calculate function. Brackets 3 minus 15 x power of 3. Then I'll use the calculate button. What is my x value now? My x value is 2 over 9, right? 2 over 9. Then the calculator should be able to tell me this one. Of course, in the exam, you need to show working. Now I'm a bit lazy to show working, so I play some shortcut. Okay, 1 over 27. So yeah, you just substitute back into your y equation, and then you should be able to get your y coordinate. Substitute x back into this equation, okay? You do it yourself. This sort of simple substitution I'm not going to do. Alright. This one, yeah, I see this one in the textbook. I mean, in some reference book. I didn't expect SPM will ask you to derive the general quadratic equation by using complete square to get the quadratic formula. Wow, this one I know how to do, but it's come out in your exam. It's kind of blow my mind. So let's do it. Because this is what mathematicians do, right? But now they want students do. So it's interesting. Okay, if I want to do complete square, okay. So I don't like my c lah. So first thing I will throw my c to the other side, minus c. Okay. Then I will factorize out my a. This is x squared plus b over ax equals to negative c. Then I also don't like my a. Throw my a to the other side, divide a. Okay, then here I can do the complete square, right? So this one I will get x plus b over 2a, right? And then I will need to minus b squared over 4a squared equals to negative c over a. Okay, so this is x plus b over 2a squared. This one I'm going to move to the other side. It's b squared over 4a squared minus c over a. I'm going to make them same denominator. I will multiply 4a here, multiply 4a here. Then I should be able to get something like 4a squared. This is b squared minus 4ac. And then I will throw the square to the other side, become square root. Square root plus minus here. Here I still got the same thing. X plus b over 2a. So okay, if I have plus minus, right, because I see I can square root 4a squared, I should get 2a. So bottom I will get 2a. So the plus minus, I can leave plus minus for top or for bottom. It's the same thing, okay? So example. Some student might not. So let's say this one is plus minus 9 over 4. I can say this one is a square root plus minus 9 over 2. Or I can say this one is 3 over square root plus minus 4. So you get the idea. So plus minus I can put on the top or bottom. It doesn't affect the final value. So I will just put at the bottom. I will put at the top here. Plus minus. Then this one should be b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now I want to move this one. So this is minus b over 2a plus this thing, isn't it? So I got a plus minus here. So since they have the same denominator, now I got the quadratic formula. Shown. Okay, so yeah, basically you need to do some complete square and eventually you will get the quadratic formula from the general equation. I'm not sure how many of you can understand. Basically, I'm doing a complete square and I want to rearrange until it looks like the quadratic formula. Okay, you can try to play around. It's not too bad. And then add the complex number into here. Wow. Complex number. Well, for complex number, we know I squared equals to negative 1. Therefore, I definitely equals to square root negative 1. So right now, we kind of want to solve this question, because this is how you solve the unsolvable question, right? Because if you go to the equation here and you insert 9, negative 6, and 5, you see the calculator will tell you some I here, because the calculator actually understands complex number. But most of the time when I is sort of the math error, right? Because inside the square root you have negative value. This is how you will get I here. But anyways, let's solve it. Negative b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Alright, so this one is 6 plus minus, this is square root, 36 minus 4 times 9 times 5, negative 144 divided by 18. Okay, now square root negative 144, can I call it square root 144 multiply square root 1, negative 1? Because this one is literally 144 times negative 1, right? So I can split into this one, isn't it? So it's square root 144 multiply square root negative 1. So this is square root 144 is 12, right? And square root negative 1 is I, right? So this is 12i. So therefore, x equals to 6 plus minus 12i divided by 18. Okay, all the number can divide 6 lah. So I multiply 1 over 6 for both lah. So x equals to 1 plus minus 2i over 8 over 3. Done. Okay, not super hard, but you kind of need to understand a little bit, then you know how to do this one. Yeah, we literally finished this 15 questions super fast. Yeah, basically you just substitute in lah. You just substitute in, not to scare you lah. Yeah. So, any more questions you want to ask me before I end the live today? So next week I will go to the paper 2. Yeah, paper 2 normally maybe it will take about 2 lives to finish, because paper 2 a lot of questions and a lot of long questions. So maybe we will do slowly a little bit. Yeah, I hope all of you can help me to like this video and share to any of your friend or your teacher or whatsoever, or share to any group so that other student or other people or your junior can benefit from this video. Yeah, help me to click like so that YouTube know this video is not too bad, right? This live is not too bad. So fast I can't follow. Oh my god. So you do tell me like which part actually you find very confused, or you can go to my Discord. My Discord have some post discussion and a lot of very professional moderator will try to help you there if any part you don't understand. Especially the Clearly here also can help out. Yeah, so yeah, if you can tag me also lah. You can tag me if I have time. I will try to reply as well. Yep. Thanks for your time, and I will see you again on the next Wednesday. And for all my masterclass students, yeah, I will discuss the model paper with you tomorrow. Anyone want to join my masterclass, you can join, but you need to pay every month 40 ringgit, so that each month you have 4 more live streaming together with me. We will discuss the different model paper to see more K-Bar question. Yeah, you can click at the link below as well. If not, I will see you in the next Wednesday. Bye bye, good night, and have a wonderful day. Should say wonderful night because so late already. Okay, enjoy your night. Bye bye.